Good evening and welcome back to Football Manager 2024 and the London Green save. We are back, guys. We are back, and it's been a little while since we played some FM. I got a bit busy. I was playing other games, blah blah blah. It doesn't matter because today is a huge game. It's a big game. It's a big game. We've got Peckham Town first versus second. If we can get a win, we will knock knock 3 points above. We'll go 2 points above them, 3 points away from their total. We'll still have 2 games in hand on us. That is still correct, but we will knock their momentum. Maybe there's plenty to play for in today's game. So, when is it exactly? It's on the 6th. We're on the 2nd. We've got a little bit of simming to get there. So let's just do that, and I'll be right back when we're at the game, or if something important happens. Okie dokes, we are at the game, guys. We are at the game against Peckham, more or less. There was a few injuries that popped up, but none of them are very serious. They're all a couple of days, really. If we look at our injury list, they're all, look at that. They're all returning within a week or so, so not too much of an issue there. Except for Odekoya, because he is a bit of a miss. Are we going to keep the same kind of attack that we worked through last time? I think it's probably a good idea. Although what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to play Ray Boo at top, up top, even as a target forward. We're going to try and whip in a few more. Oh, something in my eye. A few more crosses to him. As well. So we'll hit crosses in, and we'll also try take shots on together. Because he's a big force, he's good at jumping, he's a good header of the ball. So hopefully that will just give us another opportunity to score. We just need to think about our ways of creating goal-scoring opportunities, and that's what we're here for. So, stick to the plan, stay patient, we can do it. I have faith in all of you to give it a good go. Let's go. Get into the game. Here we go. Okay. Now, again, we probably won't start with as much possession. That's just kind of how we play. But what we are going to try and do is kind of wrestle this game away. Very low at the minute. Very low indeed. We might have to sit back a little bit into the cautious and try and hit on a few counters. Well, here's our chance. We've got a corner and we've headed it in straight away. 1-0. That's pretty dang good. That's pretty good. Okay. We're going to keep things simple. We've got the goal that we were after. Let's bring that line of engagement just a little bit further back. Trigger that press a little bit less often. Try and keep numbers behind the ball. Because now that we've got the lead, I don't want us to throw it away. And we have done that in the past sometimes with a bit of silly play. We end up throwing away a good lead or a good situation. But now I'm very happy for this timer to just tick by. Okay, guys, well, I'm sorry for the random cut that you are experiencing here, but my audio went a little bit fuzzy, a little bit off, and ended up kind of messing up the recording of that game, which is fine. You can see it's the exact same game there. The first goal that you did see, we're going to watch the goals back. We won the game 3-1 in a very good performance where one slip of concentration actually gave Peckham a goal. Obviously, we saw that goal live, which was very nice. And then we went 2-0 up pretty quickly afterwards. Only 18 minutes in, Sunderman gets the ball, smashes it, and look at that. Goalie didn't even react. There was nothing he could do. And Peckham then bounced back not really, just before the second half. Just before the halftime break, but it's a bit of a poor goal to concede, not the best really. But then in the 67th minute, late on, we do score one of our own where Crosby is in the right place and just kind of like chests it home weirdly, and we do win 3-1. Very important win, very happy with it. A better XG, more shots on target, same corners but less fouls. Pretty good on the passes completed, and even with less possession, we are a dangerous side, so we actually go top of the table, back to the top. Very happy with that. But of course, Peckham have got games in hand, so we have to remember that. It's not just we're on top, it's easy. We need to see what they do because there's only one promotion spot. So that is, it's going to be a tough competition. Right, so now we are loading into the next game. It's against Bermondsey Town. They are down in 8th in the table. We are away as well. But of course, with that first game being kind of messed up, being kind of short like that, because of the mic, we're going to go into this game hoping that we actually get the whole game on camera. They expect a draw. That's very interesting. Probably because we're away. They're expecting a draw, but still an interesting one. Okay, Duncan is out, so we're going to need to bring in Lewis George. There he goes. Are there any fitness issues we need to look at? I mean, Sweeney, yes. Left back, let's bring... bring Ollie Louis in. Sweeney then drops down for Corrado. Yeah, I think so. That's okay. That's no problem. Other fitness issues. We've got, what have we got? We've got Alex Jones needing a swap. In fact, centre-back's just needing a bit of a swap out for fitness reasons as well. We'll bring Crosby in to start. Sunderman will take a break for Meek, I think. And then Harry Crane on the right wing also needs a bit of a break. So actually, we should bring Kershaw back in the middle for Deo. Then the right mid position. Don't really have that many right mids, do we? So playing Crane is... Just want to play... Okay, we'll play Nethercott. Then Owusu stays out on the left. John. Is there an opportunity to play someone else over John to kind of keep the rotation? Maybe Jack Smith can go in there. Okay, that's what we're going to go with. That's what we're going to go with. Some players aren't fully fit. That's fine. We know that kind of going in there. Well, it's not fitness really. It's more about match sharpness. Yeah, go and play your own game. Let's just not be worrying about the board thinking we should be drawing or we should be winning or whatever. We're going to go out there, play our own game, try and get the win, and not worry about anything else other than that. So, early doors, well out, and we do clear it even longer. Crosby gets to it first. Wow, so from their corner throw-in, free kick even, we're actually on the counter. Kershaw, one-on-one with the keeper, shoots it over the bar. That was a bit of a... kind of skied it a bit there. Yeah, a little bit. Anyway, Kershaw bearing down and goal again. And they've got yellow cards for the opposition. We are dominating possession at the minute, up at 57. We don't usually, so let's see what we can do with us having a bit more possession. Oh, it's come out to them, and they've shot it. You've got to win your second balls. You got to be able to chase up a header, you know? If it's not going your way, you've got to be able to get to the second one. Okay, that's fine. We've generated chances. We have got possession. So it might be an idea to turn that shoot on sight off. In fact, we're also going to turn that off as well. I'm just going to let them play with a little bit of freedom in attack. And see what comes of that. Oh, they've gone short. Okay, just played it back. Now inside, Gale across to Logan. Logan shoots and it's straight at the keeper. And that was a bit of a kind of overcomplicating a free kick for no real reason, in my opinion. Crane goes long. Jeremiah Meek tries to get up, can't quite get it, but Crosby reclaims it and he's driving forward. He's got real good pace. Again, shoots it well over the bar, We haven't had a shot on target just yet. Maybe that'll change now. George on the ball, into Nethercott, back to George, back to Nethercott, good cross. Keeper comes for it, claims it quite well. Can't really argue with that, fair enough. He clears it long. Harry Knock should win it, but doesn't. That was a really bad header. No need to do that. No need to... Oh, and then been fouled. That'll be an advantage. Probably a yellow card when you come back to it. Tan on the... Shoots long. Shoots high and wide over the bar. No real damage there. It won't be a yellow card, which I think it probably should have been because that was a pretty bad tackle. Oh, another highlight. Again, it's not us. So, we're going to go attacking. This is the exact same as the last corner. It's off the bar? No, it's hit to safety. Nethercott actually gets it. Now, Owusu's up there on the left. You got numbers and players around you. Pass the ball. And he's slowed it right down. Gives it back to Smith. Kershaw into Crosby. Pass it. Owusu might be offside. I think he probably is. It might be chalked off. It is chalked off. Yeah, the pass was the right pass. Well, obviously wasn't if he's offside, but it was the right play to go that way with it. But at least we put the ball in the back of the net. It's a good little moment. Crosby can't quite win that header, but we do claim it back. Corrado back inside. Smith out wide. Nethercott on the ball. One touch. Keeps hold of it somehow. Crosby can't get there. It's a bad pass from Meek. It wasn't the pass that Crosby was running for. They were on different wavelengths there. Lean goes back to Gale. Gale on the ball goes across to Logan. Keeps it in and will whip the cross. No, he goes to Tan and we get the ball back. What? Oh, okay, fine. Fine. Looked relatively obvious to me that Kershaw kicked the ball. And the guy's just gone down. And the ref's actually given it. So, yeah. Right, fine. Still got the good possession numbers here. In fact, I think I need to move us up the pitch a little bit because we've got possession, but we're a little bit too far back. So Kershaw's going to move. You know, Kershaw stays the same. Play with a bit more connection, maybe. An extra player up ahead. Meek drops in. Maybe this will work. We won't know until we try. Here we go, an opportunity. Kershaw's going to whip this one in. Corner ball. Does just that. George gets out. Can't quite get there. Kershaw gets it back. Into Smith. Out wide to Nethercott. Into George. George shoots. It's deflected. And it goes in. And we get a little bit of luck that we definitely needed. It brings it back to 2-1. Exactly what we needed. Really, 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 really lucky. But it is important. And we are 1 goal back with our 1 shot on target. Somehow, we'll get to half-time, 2-1. That's fine. I want a better display. Keep going, guys. Keep going. Owusu needs to swap out for fitness reasons. There we go. That's a good swap. Aldeo goes into the middle. Jeremiah Meek moves out left. Owusu drops onto the bench because of fitness reasons. And we've already had another chance generated in this second half. We may even want to move up the pitch a little bit. Not a lot, just a little bit. Standard high. Because if they're gonna sit off and let us have possession, let's try and take advantage of it. Here we go. Crosby can't win the header. Kelly gets the ball, and now Bermondsey are on the attack. Out wide they go. Cross comes in. Corrado gets up and gets to it. Really well done. Is that going to stand? I felt like... No, that is going to stand. Okay, I thought Kelly was well offside. That was a really weird goal. Keeper was very much out of position. Let's go attacking then, because we need it. We do need it. Let's go. Smith over the top. Goes to no one, but we win the ball back. Kershaw on the ball. Into Nethercott. Really good touch. Really good touch. Shoots it well over the bar. Well over the bar. The middle. Very direct now. Very central in our play now. See if it works. We need goals and we need them quick. Crosby all the way back to Knock. Into Kershaw. Back to Corrado. Into Kershaw again. Into George. And George shoots and scores his second goal of the game. from right back. I mean, maybe he's playing out of position. I don't know. Maybe he should be further up the pitch. But that's 3-2. Let's not concede now. We've just got ourselves back into it. Well saved. Well double saved. Oh my word. Payne. Incredible goalkeeping. Double save. Now it's their corner. But keep going. Well done, George. On the defensive work. Can't find Meek. Well, fine. 70 minutes. 20 minutes plus added time to go. Another corner for Bermondsey. Cleared out. Nicely done. Over to the back post. And again, we can't defend crosses apparently, because Harry Knock just got nowhere near his man there. We're going to have to go very attacking here. We're going to have to go very attacking because we need a goal and we need it now. Bordeo jumps. Can't quite get there. Clears it. Logan's going to get there before... Oh, are you kidding me? George, you've got to be getting there. Is he like out on his feet or something? Long shot goes over. Still 15 minutes to get these goals. Let's go. Even more direct. Play the ball forward. Get the ball forward. Get yourselves forward as well. They're attacking a little bit more than we are. Probably because we're sending players forward and they're just counter-attacking us. Crosby out wide does just that. Louis is there. Pretty nicely. Yep. Keep going. That's all right. Yep. Crosses it in. Bordeaux's there. Off the post. And Bordeaux was offside anyway. So when it's not going your way, it's not going your way. I can't quite believe I saw a commentary there that said Harry Knock has been imperious in the air, because we've conceded from 2 crosses high and over the defence. So I don't really think he has. Good ball in. Penalty. Okay, we've got penalty now. We've got penalty out of nowhere. So hopefully we can put this in the back of the net. And oh no, we can't even do that. George was on his hat trick, but he misses his penalty. 4-3 was right there. Jones on the ball. Back to Meek. Back to Jones. Forward to Kershaw, who shoots it over the bar. This has been a game of maybes. Is that accurate? I don't really know. Yeah, I don't really know. Just not a great, not good. Just not good. I don't know. It wasn't what we wanted, really. We played well for a good amount of that game. We were generating chances, but again, our defense just kind of let it slip a little bit. We missed a penalty. We were offside for a goal and another chance. They hit the post. So a lot of maybes. It's another loss, which is not what we wanted, but it is what it is. Peckham get a win. They go back above us, of course. They've got 2 games in hand still, even though they're ahead of us. Elmstead below us have got 3 games in hand. So the season is all over the place. I don't like teams having games in hand on me. I much prefer the other way around. But I'm not going to talk about that. We'll just try and do better. He was very good. He scored twice. Yeah, I mean, yeah, you do have to be able to play multiple. Yeah, I want Lewis to be better than ever. We don't need to worry about it. Okay, player of the week was Kelly for Bermondsey. That's fair. He was putting in headers all over the place. We look at the table. We're in second now again. We got up to first and then we dropped back to second, but we're by no means out of it. And of course, guys, we are going to do a 3rd game today. It's going to be against Luxburg Rovers. They're in 7th. And I shall be back when we get to that game. Righto, we're at the next game. We're at the last game of today's episode. And you can see it's going to be up against Larkspur Rovers. They are down in 7th, like I said. But look at that. I mean, the table is so congested. It's really close. So, hard to judge, like, oh, is 7th place bad? Like, I don't think it is, really. John's injured, so Kershaw comes back into the side. That's all right. Duncan is also injured, so Hannah will go in and we'll swap over Sweeney on the right. Actually, no, George definitely deserves to play, doesn't he? I mean, hard to argue with that when he's smacked in goals last time out. Okay, we're going to move forward just a tad with Crane, and Sunderman's going to drop back. Baldeo, Kershaw, Sunderman. Means maybe I need another central player to move in. I think Meek will move in instead of Nethercott, and I want to give another striker a go. So, Andrews on the bench will be giving a chance potentially, depending on how the game goes. So, into the game we go. Larkspur Rovers, we're looking for a win after losing our last game. We have a chance to go back on top if we can win this game. So, starting on balanced, we've got all of our, we've turned that off actually. We've got our settings set. Larkspur have got the first chance, however, 2 minutes in. To the back post, well up and well out. Alex Jones, Crosby on the ball, bringing it forward. Lovely pass, Kershaw, and again, we've got a big counter opportunity here. Owusu inside. No, he goes on his own. He shoots it on his own. Lovely goal. Didn't need the pass inside because he did it all on his own. Well, not all on his own, but he finished it on his own. Gets the goal. 1-0. Exactly what we were after. And a really good start. 1 shot, 1 goal, and we're looking pretty dang good to go back top of the table either way. Okay. Yeah, really good efforts here so far. Just keep going. Just keep going. Everything's working as we want it to be working. 1-0 up, good possession, looking pretty dominant in possession actually. However, maybe with that extra possession, we could just lower the tempo a bit to not rush ourselves. We want to make sure we keep the ball and generate good chances, not just chances, but good opportunities, you know. Here we go, Crane on the ball, gets tackled well. Evans on the ball now for Larkspur instead. Okay, we've got to defend here. That's a good ball over the top. Where are they going to go? Probably back. Indeed, Humphrey to O'Connor, shoots it long. That wasn't really going over. I mean, there were defenders around, going in, sorry. There were defenders around him. I think that was fine. We were defending that pretty well. Peckham have scored, so they've gone back to the top of the table with, oh, they've scored again, twice in not a lot of time at all. Wowza. We're still looking pretty good, controlling the game. 1-0 up. Not too many worries from me. Well done, Crane. Well headed. Sunderman on the ball. Back to George. Forward to Crane. Oh, does his man. Really well. Goes past him. Fizzes inside. And Crosby finishes it off. Crane, that's a really good goal. That's one where, obviously, the first goal, Owusu does it on his own. Finishes it on his own. Really deserves the credit. That time, Crane does more of the work. Gives it to Crosby. And all Crosby's got to do is finish it. He does just that. Crane this time, 1-on-1, well, 1-on-2 really, because there's no one around him, but he fizzes it all the way across. Owusu now back to Crane, and it goes in with a lovely bit of like the longest 1-2 you've ever seen. We make it 3-0, and we are absolutely dominating this game. Crane scored. I think that's our front three have all scored. They all have. Look at that. Lovely stuff. All of them have scored. Kershaw with 1 assist, Crane with an assist, and then Owusu assisting him right back. 3-0, and we just keep it going. Looking at things now, it's quite enjoyable. It's really easy. It's a much better performance than last time, but you know, you've got to try and put it in every single game after game. Try and put in a good performance and get 3 points. Back post, defend it, off the bar, cleared out, very nice. Not done? No, it is done. There we go. Okay, not bad. Get to half time, looking pretty good. Yep, all good. 3-0. No, another highlight. Humphrey to O'Connor. All the way back to Cudworth, who plays it all the way in. Oh, no. Wow. Hannah at the back post. You've got to stick to your man. Gotta stick to your man. 3-1 just before half time, and please don't let it be 3-2. We've worked hard to get this lead. Crane back to George. Forward we go. Lovely. Crosby on the ball. On the attack. There's the ball over the top there. Nope. Okay, he goes himself. He's still going. Crane on the ball. Back to Crosby maybe, or just shoot it. One or the other. On his own. He shoots it. He scores. He's assisted by Crosby. That was a bit of an interesting goal because when he got the ball out wide there, you're thinking there's a couple of passes on. He says, nah, I'm just going to go. And he does just that. Yeah, that was incredible. Keep it going. No changes needed. And in fact, yeah, you know what? No changes needed. It's working. 4-1. Why would I change anything? 4-1 up. Plenty of goals already scored. Crane's on a hat-trick. We're looking really, really good. 54 minutes now. Not long to go either. Not really. Let's hope that Westminster can get something back against Peckham, but I kind of doubt it. Ball back post. Anna gets up this time. He defends it well. And then gives away a penalty. Yeah. That was a bit silly, I've got to say. Defended it well the first time. Not so well the second time. But it's been saved. Well done, Payne. What a save. Keeps it at 4-1 and we like that. Well out. Lovely. Chase him down. Don't make it easy. Nice. Chase him down. Don't make it easy. Forward they come. And that's actually the end of the highlight. Nice. Still 4-1, but the game feels much closer than the scoreline is. You know, I feel like we've actually kind of outperformed a little bit. Especially when it comes to XG and our shooting. We're at 4 when the XG is only around about 2. Meek shoots it just over the bar. Very close. Very close indeed. Make a change at the back. I'm off. Swap with Hannah. Louis comes on. 25 or so to go. Not long at all. Oh, and now a free kick for Larkspur. What are they going to do with it? The man who missed the penalty hits the post off the free kick. Oh, I've got a feel for the glide. Got a feel for that. It's great. Gahey. I mean, it's M. Gahey. I don't think it's Mark Gahey. It's Musa Gahey. But there we go. We managed to see that one off the post and out. That's fine. Get a card for the opposition. Well, 4-1. Okay, another chance. Meek, are you going to shoot this? No, okay. Places it back to Baldeo, then across to Crosby. It's a bad pass. To be honest, just whip it in the first time. Why are you making it complicated? Opens all the way out wide to Humphrey. There's a pass inside, but he doesn't play it. He goes a little further on his own and then crosses it. Gahey is there, but this time heads it over the post. It kind of seems like Larkspur maybe have one goal-scoring option, and it's him. It's Gahey. And if he's not firing, which he has put one in today so far, then it doesn't look like they're really going to score. So Crane on the ball into Jeremiah Meek, then crosses it, comes out to the Larkspur midfield. They move it forward and then out to the right. Gahey on the ball again. Just seems to go on his own. Look at that. He's got a bit of pace about him. He's still going. No, he's been tackled. Well done, Louis. Good tackle. Can't do it all on your own, I would say. Wusu inside. Baldeo. Lovely. Lovely. I mean, look at the triangles here. Back inside. Baldeo's there. Now into Crosby. Or just shoot. He does shoot off the post. Very close. That's very close. That was very unlucky from us. I mean, look at Larkspur's XG. It's actually quite significantly higher than ours. And yet we're the one who's put 4 in. I mean, make it make sense to me. I'm not sure I can. Peckham went 3-0 up. Dow got a hat-trick. Pierce Wright has hit one back, so it is 3-1. And that'll probably be how that game ends. Our game ends with a lovely 4-1. Really, really good stuff. And it's been just really up and down the whole episode. A great win to start, and then a real bad performance where we somehow still scored twice and missed a penalty. And then another very nice performance, 4-1. well, 6 points out of 9 is good. Let's say that. It is good. We need 9. We need 9 if we're going to beat Peckham and get to the top of the board. You know, it's an easy thing to say, but it's a tough thing to do when you've only got one promotion spot in the tournament, you know, in the league. So yeah, got to think about things like that. Crane did have a good game. He did. He definitely did. Did he get player of the week? Did he? He did. Look at that. 2 goals, an assist, and lots of dribbles, and 9.8. Played very well. Sure, that's going to be the first question. Nope, it's not. It's the second question. There we go. Harry Crane played brilliantly. Ignoring the question about Peckham, I don't care. I'm here to talk about London Greens. Next game, 2 weeks' time against Bexley, down in 17th. Wow. Hopefully we can kind of give the team that down at the bottom of the table a good thumping. But if, you know, it is what it is if we can't manage to do that. Last thing we will do is check the table and kind of see a little bit more detail into where we are behind Peckham. We know they're at the top of the league. In fact, they might play some more games before that Bexley game, meaning we will have to we'll have to see what happens there. They've got 2 games in hand. Our next game is when? It is 30th, on the 30th. Okay, their next game is 20th, 23rd, and then the 30th. So they will, in fact, catch up. They'll play their 2 games against 17th and 15th, so they should win. And they've got London Tigers at 13th. So, yeah. Righto. It's going to be... they're probably going to build that gap. They are going to build that gap. But that's it from me today, guys. I do hope you've enjoyed today's episode. I did say FM would be back on the channel, and it is back on the channel. I love playing this game. I love the story and the save file we have built in this game. Really, really fun to play a created club save. And we're doing pretty well. I mean, the levels are going to get more difficult as we go up, but we're going to keep trying. This save is going to be here for a long, long while. Thank you for watching, guys. I shall catch you next time.